What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We out here. We cooling, and we out here. All right, all right. Check. Just putting all the information in, my friends. Let's get right to it. How we doing? How we feeling? Angie, I beat you to it today. I beat you to it, Angie. What's up, Johnny Rotten? Welcome in, Johnny. We got Satan Cat in the building. Johnny Rotten, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate that over on TikTok. Right. Big Satan Cat getting ready for Pokemon Champions. It shows a Twitch down and asks how I turn it off. Really? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means, Ange. All right, we out here. Bro, you have 18 nuggets and beaten Misty. What do you do with the nuggets? So what you do with the nuggets is you can either do what I did and hold on to them. That way you don't spend the extra money. But essentially, you go to the Pokemarts. You go to the Pokemart and you sell them. That's what you do with the nuggets. You sell them to the Pokemart and they'll give you a lot of money. I think it's like 4,000 or 3,500 per nugget. Okay, that does need lemon in it. That definitely does need lemon. And what's going on over on YouTube? How we doing? Jeremy, what's going on? Good morning to you, my friend. How we doing? How we feeling? Welcome in, Big Jeremy in the building. Guys, today we're gonna do some Pokemon Champions prep as well. Pokemon Champions being a free game, we're gonna make sure we get right to it, okay? But first, we gotta play some XD Gale of Darkness. You had a crazy good ARC session last night. Here we go. That's what's up, bro. What were you hunting for last night? Were you looking for that new blueprint? Because that new blueprint has low-key been avoiding me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been actually not low-key. It's been high-key avoiding me. I've been trying to go after that for a minute. PvPing, let's go. Let's go. Sugar, what's going on? It's all good. Shout out to your cat. You're gonna hold on to them for the Dratini? Yeah, hold on to them for a little while, and then when you get to Celadon City, then trade it. Trade those nuggets in. It's very important to keep those nuggets though. Ooh, up 400k in stash value. That's what's up. That's what's up. So you must have been feasting, my friend. Where'd you go? Salamantis? Anywhere in particular? Did I see your Dragonite V card? Did you DM it to me? Because if you did, I might not have seen it just yet. Blue Gate usually? See, for me, I agree. I think with Dam, there's just too many people out. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just too many people in Dam Battlegrounds. Jeremy, by the way, thank you for the heart and the Go Popular. I appreciate it. Big Jeremy. It's said for at least for me, it's sad because I like damn battlegrounds a lot when it comes to farming. When you're playing like solo, maybe duos, but when you're playing like trios, it's like a whole nother world. There's too many places to hide. Everybody is super, excuse me, stealthy. Whereas I feel like with Blue Gate, since it's so out in the open, it's easy to pick off certain people. I also like doing the Blue Gate. Oh, I did the wrong moves. Oops. It's easy to do Blue Gate when you're doing like Locked Gate, um, because I feel like a lot of people for Locked Gate like really are there for what the game is enticing for. So I like Blue Gate battles a lot, especially at Pilgrim's Peak. Catch me at Pilgrim's Peak, bro. You sent me a DM. Let me check my TikTok DMs. Hey, Jake Ryan, what's going on? Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. Guys, I forgot and I have to get used to this, but I totally forgot. Ooh. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Dragonite card. Yeah, exactly. I think village fights are good. The only place I don't like taking fights over on Blue Gate is by that middle air shaft. That middle air shaft is a little tough. I don't really love taking fights there. Not that I can't handle it. It's just like there's not a whole lot of coverage. It's like either at the air shaft in that one little room, um, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of like the matriarch kind of roams around, or you're like on a lower end, kind of making your way up from either village or from the left hand side of the locked gate area, trying to go up. So I think that's probably the only place that's like it's impossible if you don't have the proper high ground, you get ratted so quickly. Animal fighting, let's go. Jake Ryan, you haven't seen this game in ages. It's an amazing game. I'm so happy I'm playing it. I never got a chance to play it as a kid, so I'm excited I'm playing it now. But yeah, Jeremy, like for me, in my opinion, Blue Gate's probably one of the better places to fight. Like I said, Dam is cool. Dam's just it's just too woodsy, too many places to hide. Um, it's kind of crazy. Also, guys, you guys got me to 100K likes last stream, so I do owe you guys a pack rip this morning. We're gonna do that around the half-hour mark. Ooh, I got a Ralts now. Ralts. So I'm playing this on the Switch. I do have a capture card. I have an Elgato, I think like the 60. Um, Elgato 60, and pretty much like what's been cool, at least for me, is being able to play both versions. Both versions either switch on handheld, but then being able to come back and playing it on my actual device. Um, that's how I'm playing it for the most part. So if you upgrade your Switch to the premium internet, you get Pokemon Gale of Darkness and all these other Nintendo GameCube games, and they're all gonna come at a certain point. People are kind of upset that they decided to um, false swipe. Yes, people are kind of upset that they added XD instead of the first game. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. That's not how we're doing this. No, 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 no. See, I didn't think that you were gonna go second. You were supposed to go second. My bad, guys. I want that Ralts. That's why. When you go to Celadon City, yes, you go to the game corner. And Angie, welcome in on all three. That's weird, Angie. I'm watching that video. I don't know why it's doing that. That's really weird. Absol, my bro. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, my bad on that one, guys. I did not mean to beat up on that Rolls. Change TikTok game description. What's it saying? Oh, it says Arc Raiders still. Thank you. Appreciate that. Now, I was something I forgot to do. My bro, thank you for that. Thank you. Yo, Gray Leo, what's going on? Gray Leo, how we doing? Ro, no, you gotta go from after the SSN, then you gotta go back to Cerulean City. You gotta go through the Rock Tunnel, make your way to Lavender Town, then go underground from Lavender Town, then you make it to Celadon City. So you're still a little ways away. Mari, what's going on? Thank you for the likes on the stream. Yeah, you're still a little ways away. But did you already face Lieutenant Surge? But Jeremy, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much for that update. Because that was my bad. Gray Leo in the building. Thank you for the 200 jewels. Thank you so much, my dog. You're a little bit stressed because I don't know what to eat. You could always be worse. How are you? I am doing well. Thank you so much, my friend, for asking. Right now, we're just playing some Pokemon Champions. I had a bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel for breakfast, and now I'm drinking some tea. But I was feeling a little lazy this morning. And I did not add lemon to my tea because I didn't feel like squeezing out some lemons. And I gotta be smarter, man. Gotta be smarter. I'll tell you that. But it tastes okay. The lemon definitely added a lot to it. I'll be real. The lemon kind of carried this tea. Currently trying to fix your emulator because you broke one of the games you play. How'd you end up breaking it? If you don't mind me asking. Angie. Angie, I appreciate it though. I don't know why that full screen's being weird, but at least you're here. But Gray Leo, what did you eat yesterday for breakfast? Because I'm the kind of person where like I try not to eat the same breakfast foods like every day or like every other day. I have to mix it up because if I don't mix it up, I'm gonna get tired of what I'm eating and then I go into a state where I don't eat breakfast. As weird as it may sound. PC crashed mid-run, used the built-in crash recovery, but now you can't reset properly. Oh shit. Excuse me. Is that the first time that's happened? And did you build your PC yourself? Or is that something you can bring back or bring to a place to get repaired? Because I'll be honest, I don't know much about my own personal PCs. I'm currently using a Mac Studio right now as my streaming PC. And I capture card all my gameplay at the moment. Yes. You're still capturing Pokemon and you need the XP share. I would say by the time you're even at Celadon City, which I believe is the place where you can get the XP share. If it's not there, I think it's if it's not there, it's at another place. Trying to think of where else it could be. Maybe it could be in Fuchsia City, but just keep catching Pokemon, keep catching them, and keep evolving them. Honestly. All right, we're gonna try this again. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna call him. You did build it. It's software related, so worst case, a delete and re-download should fix it. I feel that. Just trying to avoid it because the process is annoying. I don't blame you, bro. I mean, that's partially why I don't have any emulators downloaded just yet. Part of me wants to, but I haven't had the chance. I just don't think my personal, like my actual, computer will be able to handle it. Mac emulator can be really annoying. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't know if my Mac Studio can handle it, which like it is what it is. I'm okay with that. I'm not like upset about it. You know what I mean? It's just more like annoying on my end. By the way, Brandon, once you get a capture card, would you mind helping you set it up on a Discord call? Yeah, of course, Angie. I can help you out with that. I'll be more than happy to help you with that, Angie. Google said visit the Gatehouse building on Route 15 directly east of Future City. Okay, yes. So yeah, Future City, which also means you got to get a little bit further in the game. So by that time, you know your Spearows should evolve. There's a lot of Pokemon around that Route 16 area you can catch. So you get that. You used to work at a bagel shop before. You miss it sometimes. You ate 2 bananas and made a protein coffee. Hey, that's still not a bad breakfast. That's not a bad breakfast. Sometimes, bro, I'll have just yogurt, Greek yogurt, and tea. Call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Greek yogurt and some tea. And we be chilling. You mean to hop on that call too? You want to play Champions on stream? Jeremy, I'd be more than happy to have you on that call. One of the things that like I tell people is it is a lot of trial and error, and it all depends on like how you want your setup to be, because my problem is I'm using an AirPod right now to hear in the audio and to talk through the audio. Kaylee, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate you. And one of the problems is the audio isn't as direct. It's probably like half a millisecond, if not a full millisecond behind. So like I can hear like a small beep or a gunshot or something from my TV, well, my monitor, before it gets to my AirPod, which in certain games like Arc Raiders or Fortnite can be life or death, but it's not bad. You get used to it. You know what I mean? So that's the only one thing I'd say. I feel like if you don't care for the audio, like if you're playing a game like this or whatever, I know, Jeremy, you have a microphone, so that really isn't a big deal. Oh shit. I probably should have healed. Probably should have healed. You only use Spearow for the Gary fight. You're not using it on your team. Got you. We'll still evolve that Spearow though. That Spearow is going to be very important. All right, let's go. Your BD is in May, and you asked for a capture card for your birthday. Angie, what kind of capture card did you what kind of capture card are you using? It's not important for the Surge fight. That Spearow is definitely not important at all for the Surge fight, to be honest. Says, what's going on? I appreciate you popping in, gang member. Thank you for that. I do think we're gonna have a good day today, so I really do appreciate you, bro. Is it hard to run a standalone mic on Mac? The thing is, I have another mic. My problem is figuring out what I'm gonna do. My problem is, what am I gonna do for the audio coming in? You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm playing certain games, it's either because I guess my biggest problem is that PlayStation doesn't allow the audio from your headset to come through the TV and through your headphones. Because otherwise, I would just have my normal gaming headphones on, and I would be able to hear the game audio, and I'd have the microphone being able to speak in directly there and have my headphones to talk to my chat members, right? But the problem is, since PlayStation doesn't allow you to do that, which is stupid, only Xbox does for some reason for this generation, I can't actually hear everything. So I have to pick and choose what I want to listen to. So I just opted into using a Bluetooth and then having my Bluetooth headphones so I can communicate. So it's a little bit of a process when you have a PlayStation. But if you're playing on Switch where you don't have to talk to people, it's not a big deal. But I do appreciate you offering to send that to me, because when I tell you 100%, that's something I've been meaning to do, and adding to my list. That's something I've been wanting to add to my list for sure. Sugar Shane, what's going on? Thank you for the sub over on YouTube. I appreciate it. AFP, thank you so much for the good luck on the stream. You scroll onto this for the first time. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Welcome in, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Feel free to stay and stop by. Feel free to sub if you'd like. I play a mix of Pokemon games like Fire Red, Leaf Green, Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, Legends ZA. We'll be playing some Pokemon Champions tomorrow. The whole nine. Also, I play some Arc Raiders and Fortnite as well. So thank you for that. Evan, what's going on? Yes, BJ. Yes, you saw the name correctly. What's going on? Lucas, what's going on? Good morning, good morning. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Artist, thank you for the likes on the stream, my dog. Big artist in the building. I appreciate you guys for being here, seriously. Thank you guys. You just got to upgrade through your agency and your old one is perfectly usable. Thought you offer. Well, I do appreciate that for real. If you don't mind, can you send me a picture of it? Because I have a mic. I have it's around here somewhere. I'm looking for it. But I have a blue mic that my work gave me as well that I just literally have not even come close to using. But feel free, if you can, DM me a picture. Oh, here's a Raichu. Yes, Pokemon Champs comes out technically today / tomorrow. It's kind of like confusing. It's in like different time zones. It comes out. It's kind of annoying, honestly. All right. I know you're probably gonna faint, but we're gonna do this anyways. I should have healed, honestly. AFP, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you, bro. I'm in Massachusetts, Jeremy. We on the East Coast. How about yourself? Andy, someone on the server sent you it? Wisconsin? Oh, copy. I got a friend over in Wisconsin. Shout out to the Wisconsin. Oh wait, no, you told me that. You told me that because you told me that you were you told me you were a Bears fan. But you were like you were a Bears fan, but in Wisconsin. Let's get it, bro. Shout out to the Bears. You've been looking to get some capture cards. Yeah, I would say look for some low key capture cards, Angie. You don't need one that's super expensive, especially if you're just starting out. One thing I don't regret, but one thing that I wish I would have taken my time with was I wish that I would have been a little bit more selective with my actual capture card process. You know what I mean? I did spend like $150 American on it, so it's a little expensive. And people were telling me like the $20, $30 Amazon one works just as good. Logan, what's going on? Lakers may be a first round exit. Unfortunately, as a Kobe fan, you are upset. I'm gonna be real with you. As a basketball fan, I'm upset. As a LeBron fan, I am upset. Austin Reeves and Luka going down definitely does not help the Lakers' case. Although I will always be a Celtics fan. Number one, I was looking forward to a potential Lakers-Celtics match, even though I didn't think the Lakers would get past the Nuggets or OKC. I'm still the most afraid of the Nuggets because Joker is the best player. Don't care what anybody says. I've been a Joker fan the last 6 or 7 years. So for me, like, it's definitely important to see Joker be a little bit more, respected, you know, but voter fatigue is a real thing. So, I like Wemby as well. I'll be real. I'm one of the smaller demographic of people that not only called Wemby going to the Spurs, not only the league tanking intentionally and doing a nasty tank for Wemby, but I've watched Wemby play when he was like 15 and 16, back in France through viral clips and a little bit of like live games. So I knew Wemby was going to be special. Um, he is on a minute restriction, and that does kind of suck for Spurs fans and for him, but it makes sense, you know? Bulls infuriate you to your core. Yeah, well, the Bulls fired the GM and their vice president of basketball operations yesterday. What are your thoughts on that, Jeremy? Grumpy Moose, best Pokemon game ever. You love XD? Let's go. This is my first time playing Grumpy Moose. The capture card you asked for is like 31 euros. Okay, that's not bad, Angie. Is it off Amazon? And the one that you looked for is 28 USD. Yeah, American dollars. Leave me alone. All right, 28 USD. Big Grumpy Moose in the building. Emily, what's going on, Emily? Emily the Celebi, welcome in. Um, it's about time. Resendorf needs to sell the team while he's at it. You know what's tough? The Bulls, I liked the Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan combo. The problem is, I just think that defending wise, they just needed to add a little bit more defense in there. Um, I don't know why they got rid of Vucevic so easily. Um, I don't know why. I guess I don't know what they're thinking, and I don't have um, any thought process as to what's going on. Yeah, Lonzo did hurt that. That's true. Wait, what happened to my snack there? That was here. Yeah, they don't have any vision, and I don't want to sound rude when I say it, but they don't have much of an identity. I like Billy Donovan as your coach though. That I will say. But I just don't think that the front office is making the teams look the way that they should, considering the fact that you are the Bulls. You're the third largest market, well, the third largest city market in the US. You're probably like the fourth to fifth largest market in general in sports. And I don't understand why the Bulls have been making the moves that they've been making. Where is the mart in this town? You know what I mean? Like, CVC, what's going on? I'll show you the team in 1 second. Um, I just don't know what they're thinking. You would think that, oh, he might be here. You would think that like at this point in time, they would have made some kind of switch. Um, and I'm just not sure what that switch has been. I like them getting frisky, going for DeMar DeRozan, for example. Like I said, even though DeMar DeRozan should have went to the Lakers that year, that's nor here nor there. But I don't know. The Bulls just need to step up their shit because they haven't really done much since D Rose era. Acting like small market teams has played Chicago's. Yes, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. Emily, more importantly, I'm glad that you feel better. Um, are you at work today? Sorry. XC is your second best Pokemon game, though there is another Pokemon game coming soon, Pokemon Coliseum. Say you have the Leaf Stone for your Nuzleaf. I do have the Leaf Stone, yes. I'm going to wait a little bit until Nuzleaf learns extra sensory. That's what I'm thinking. All right, now we can buy great bottles. Uh-oh, Emily. What happened? I'm excited for Pokemon Coliseum. I don't know why they didn't drop that first, but people have been telling me that this game is a lot easier to play than Pokemon Coliseum, so maybe that's the reason why they did. You know? Matthew, what's going on? Good morning, my friend. I didn't get back to your DM yet, and that's my apologies. But I appreciate you popping in, Matthew. Big Matthew in the building. I know some of us here, we were talking about playing champions, though. I want to know what the word is with that. Pokemon Champions is going to be tough. Very tough. Disc case. Okay, we got a disc case. Yeah, 40 level 49 is a commitment, and I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I'm gonna commit myself to it. I think the biggest thing is I might replace Nuzleaf, honestly, with Ralts because I don't have a psychic type, and I already have a grass type, and I already have a dark type. So really, I'm just kind of hanging on to Nuzleaf for right now. I don't really need it, you know. Like shift, the idea of Shiftry. Oh, I have to go there now. Okay, fine. The idea of Shiftry is dope, though. You know. Oh, Jeremy, listen. Let me tell you something right now. I get that comment from mine all the time. All the time. The paid sticker, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out, Angie. I miss the paid stickers. But Logan, what do you think about the Lakers overall? Do you think the Lakers should keep LeBron? Emily, your boyfriend asked the same thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know what it is, guys. Like, my lady will be like, "Yo, why are you in these other ladies' streams? I hate hearing them giggle and shout your name out." I'm like, "What do you want me to do?" It's not my fault that I'm typing in and saying, "Hey, how's it going?" They're like, "Hi, Brandon." Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I can't do anything about that. So, Jeremy and Emily, I feel you both. Trust me. And I second that, Jeremy. He is lucky you don't have your face cam on. He is lucky you don't have that face camera on. I told that to my homegirl Liv. My homegirl Liv, when she streams every once in a while, she has her face cam off. She'll get like, 5, 10 people up in there over on TikTok. Yo, when she turned on that face cam, she gets like 35, 40 people in her streams super quick, and it just gets crazy, dog. So trust me. Actually, let me go get Ralt on my team. Absolutely. Your motivation is going to take time. I feel like for your living decks, don't make that a priority where you have to do this like right then and there in that moment. Take your time, bro. Take your time. Please take your time. Jeremy, it gets thirsty in these women's lives, bro. Yeah. And like the thing is, like, sometimes they get a little thirsty in the men's lives too, but it's nowhere near as of a comparison. Like it doesn't even come close to it. It's kind of crazy how people will sit there and comment in like our streams, especially like when we start getting some more motion. And I say when because I'm manifesting that we will get more motion, guys. Just remember that, okay? But like, yo, Matthew, you see? So you get me, Matthew. Sometimes it can be thirsty, bro. The thirst is real. Especially as a dude. The thirst be very real. Very, very real. That's a good idea. Ralt is weak, but gets better quickly in the game. That is true. We do like Curlia, and then we do like Gardevoir. He's only 10, I think, levels away from Gardevoir, if not 10 or 15. You want to trade LeBron? You want to trade LeBron? May I just ask why? If anything, I would say if LeBron takes a legitimate pay cut, I think the Lakers can be good. You just need to add some defense. Like, bring back Dorian Finney-Smith. In my opinion, bring back Dorian Finney-Smith. What's up? Big Robbie in the building. What's going on, bro? Thanks for being here over on Twitch. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it'll take you a long time to do that. Having a living dex like that will take you a very long time. Long Gun Nintendo, what's going on? Thank you for the sub over on YouTube. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you. Lucky, what's going on? Lucky, what's going on? Big Lucky in the building. How was your stream yesterday? You just got to work. We're good to see you, man. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you so much, Matthew. I appreciate you, bro. Matthew, have a great rest of your day, bro. Thank you. I'll make sure I pop into your Mario Kart stream very soon. I got Mario Kart World, so I gotta make sure I pop in. Oh, Lucky, it's your birthday today. Are you going live today? If you are going live, I'm gonna flood you with some gifts. Jeremy, it's those men that get thirsty in yours. I feel you, bro. You have a silly ass chat, Matthew. You have a silly ass chat, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I think your chat's hilarious, bro. More how boring it is. I mean, Absol, I'm not gonna lie, it is boring. Like I won't even hold you. Even trying to get my Pokemon Pokedex, my Pokemon Home Pokedex completed, going between all those games, very annoying, bro. So trust me, I get that. Lucky, thank you so much for the hand heart. Thank you for the Go Popular, and more importantly, thank you for the Heart Me and being in my fan club for a full month. I appreciate you. Can we get a happy birthday for Lucky in the chat? Happy birthday, Lucky. Logan. Sorry, I keep calling you Logan. It's not Logan. Longan. Longa Nintendo. Thank you. Thank you for the sub, most importantly. I do stream almost daily. I stream every Monday through Friday. I usually stream in the morning time, East Coast Standard Time, between 8 and 10 is when I start. Sometimes I'll have a late start, like yesterday, for example, my nephew, I needed to babysit my nephew yesterday because he was sick. He was home from school. So me and my 3-year-old nephew, we just kicked it for like probably the whole day and then brought him back to my sister. So sometimes that happens, and then when that happens, I'll have an afternoon stream ready to go. Was Saturday stream Pokemon yesterday, Lawyer? I know. I was hoping that I could find the time to, but usually my afternoons are for the other games, so I felt like I'll save Pokemon for the day, you know? Your first stream will be chatting. Don't worry about being boring. Oh, no. Lawyer, so what Absol is doing is Absol is trying to do a live-in dex, so the process is boring. That's what we were talking about. Artist, what's going on, my man? Good morning to you, too. I am getting Pokemon Champions. I'm actually planning on doing this stream for probably 2 hours, and then I'm going to do a small ZA stream where I pop in between ZA, home, and a couple other different services and just try to get some of my battle teams ready to go. Because trust me when I tell you, I am 100% getting myself ready for Pokemon Champions tomorrow. And thank you guys for giving the happy birthdays. We do appreciate you. Oh, what's all these TMs? Okay. Yeah, Champions is coming out. Technically, it's coming out tonight, but I will do the stream tomorrow. LeBron to the Cavs for Jared Allen or Mobley and a first-round pick. I feel like the Lakers would have to give up a little bit more to get a first-round pick, to be honest, just to get Jared Allen or Evan Mobley. Realistically speaking, LeBron's contract is only for a year, so they can't really trade him. They could do a sign-and trade. So let's say they did a sign-and trade. That's probably the only way, they could get some kind of trade off, if we're being real. Come on, Ultra Ball, let's go. Yes, and happy belated birthday too to Lucas. I appreciate you, bro. But yeah, Emily, that's so funny. Don't be afraid of playing with your face cam on. It is a process though, because I know you were saying I know you have your phone that you stream off of, but it's a little bit of a process. Oh, it's under duress. Well, I know you also said that you'd be a little nervous, right? Well, that's true. I did see your profile. I did see your profile, so that's a good point. Thunder, Fire Blast, Hyper Beam, Blizzard, Protect. Got you. Okay. Glasses, jacket. Let me show you. Quan, Big Nancy in the building. This is my team, by the way. Why would anybody trade LeBron? That's they crazy. That's like trading the goose who lays golden eggs. I mean, like, I wouldn't want them to trade him, but if we're being honest, you can't have your 1, 2, and 3 not being great defenders if you're gonna have your point guard and your shooting guard having defensive deficiencies. You have to have a small forward, at the least a power forward that is more defensive based to make up for what they lack. You know, and when you look at the Cavs, they have James Harden and they have Donovan Mitchell. And those two don't have the greatest defensive tendencies, but you make up for it with Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, being able to be great perimeter and rim protector defensive players. And you can't get it done with DeAndre Ayton at all. Oh no, someone said they enjoyed being your tap cuck today, goddess. Please let me serve you again. That's crazy. That's crazy. LeBron is getting older, you know, and I just think that when you think about LeBron's longevity, his longevity now is going to be more based with he's gonna be more based with offense than it is defense. So it's important to have something there to make up for his defensive deficiencies. And if the Cavs trade for him, they have Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, LeBron, and then they have either Jared Allen or Evan Mobley, they're going to run into the same issue. And I love LeBron. And when I tell you guys I love LeBron, I love my mans. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing. It's my dog. You know what I'm saying? LeBron's my GOAT. Not my GOAT. Sorry, that's correct. Incorrect. He's the GOAT. But if we're gonna call a spade, we just know that he can't be the same defender he was 5+ years ago. It's one thing if LeBron was playing with, more defensive based guards, then he could definitely make up for it, but he can't make up for it. It's impossible. And it's the same with Luka. Why do you think the Dallas team that went to the finals were pretty decent? Because before the finals run, they had Dorian Finney-Smith. And why do you think that they didn't do so well in the finals? It's because when they traded for Kyrie, they got rid of their Swiss Army knife, Dorian Finney-Smith. Do I plan on buying some TMs? Yes, but I like moves that are 100% accurate. I don't like TMs that don't hit with 100% accuracy, to be honest. Give me one sec, chat. Big Slim in the building. No, they be just saying anything. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Ray Leo, what's going on? All right, so do I go back? I don't want to do the battle sim. Hey, we just chilling, my bro. We chilling. We chilling, Slim. I'm trying to figure out where to go next because they won't let me in through here. Big Slim, Slim Thug, Slim Shady, Slim Jim. Hell yeah. Shout out to Slim Hardaway though. You know what I'm saying? And if you do drop an action figure, you know I'll cop that. Come on now. If it's not 100% accurate, 50% accurate. Exactly. Absol. I'm glad you and others and I are on the same page with that. You know what I'm saying? Slim, thank you so much for the heart me and the Go Popular, bro. I appreciate you. And also shout out to Quan. I don't know if I mentioned it, but thank you for the gift as well. I appreciate you, bro. I want to purify my rolls, but low key I have to figure out where I'm going next. Hard away, but I'm never in the way. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. Some hard away, but I'm never in the way. Okay, okay. Said we're not open today. Boy, that's tag on your music. Oh, you drop? Nah, you're gonna have to send me your Apple Music link. I'm gonna have to peep. Rolls for the culture. Yeah, we had to. Okay, that's tough. Hard away, but I'm never in the way. Bro's not Penny. He's not Penny Hardaway. You know what I'm saying? Pennies are too small. My brother's more like $1. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you sing it? Let's get it. Let's get it. It's either hit, it can miss. Second option divided by. Yep. See, and I feel like for me, like I need a 100% accuracy because even 90, even a 90 move, 95 is just too. It's too little. Call it pre-gym. Yeah, 95 is tackle and it misses way too much. It's kind of crazy. Exactly, risk versus reward, and like I like the reward. I'm hydro pump never happening for me. Like I almost would rather have hydro cannon, like certain moves that are really strong but they give you recoil. I'd rather have recoil than to miss the move entirely. Look, it's Absol. Abba. Thunderbolt, non-sab, Thunder, non-sab. You like Fire Blast more than Flamethrower? That's an imposter. Yeah, the guillotine's kind of crazy. The new bot battle on Pokemon Bot is insanely hard. One taps anything using legendaries and mythicals. Oh, that's crazy. Really? AFC Championship, third season. Your quarterback is 15-2 this year. Ravens in this game, but you never beat them ever. Also, the Ravens are your Achilles heel. What is it? Is it their defense or is it Lamar that gets you? Bro said, I'm not in the game. That's an imposter. Yo, where the hell is everybody, bro? The defense? Copy. 90% accuracy is 50% accurate. I agree, Gray Leo. Oh, you like it more if it's non-stab? I copy that. I feel you. I feel you. You're hoping champions will be like Stadium, where they have gym leader cast Elite Four. You can challenge as well. They rotate like the seasons. Really, I never really got into Stadium. I never owned it. I just played it a little bit. Oh, and they get the stops more easily. That's crazy. What? Used to rent Pokemon Stadium from Blockbuster. Yo, those were the days, bro. I never had a 64, but those were the days, bro. If you weren't renting games at Blockbuster before that GameFly nonsense, +6 accuracy and then -6 evasion. Season 1, you fave Johto gym leaders, and then Elite Four. Then then you face Unova. Interesting. That actually is pretty cool. Yo, Slim, are you a variant of mine? Cause I'll be real with you, I did not trust it. I'll be real, I did not trust GameFly at all. I did not trust it. I couldn't even tell you if it was legit. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, my parents weren't either. They're like, yo, I'm like, we can get rented from Blockbuster, bro. I'm like, all right, my fault, my fault. I said, my fault. It seemed legit. I mean, they had commercials all the time. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. He never rented the game. He just buy them. True, Hydro Pump does make up for it, but like that's what's tough about it. Like I liked Hydro Pump, but with only 5 PP in the accuracy, it makes up for the lack of stab. The only one I actually like is Thunder, because at least with Rain Dance, Thunder becomes 100% accurate. That's literally the only move that, like, in my opinion, is decent. You know, you rented games from Hollywood Videos expansion. You think it was like sorry, I think it was like crazy or something like that. Game crazy. Copy. I'll be real with you. I yeah, fucking play the music. Hey, Slim, thank you for the hot cross buns, my bro. Thank you for the 27 of them too. I appreciate you, bro. Oh, it's AI. Copy that. But nah, I'm not gonna lie. Like the times when you can rent games like that were crazy. It was a crazy time. I'm a relic. LOL. A fossil Pokemon. Mr. Kabutops is crazy. I'll be Mr. Aerodactyl if that's the case. GameFly Slim, one of my homies on YouTube is saying, Gray Leo, he's saying that GameFly was legit. They were just Netflix, but for gaming. Which is which is also funny. I didn't trust Netflix. We did not trust Netflix. And I think a big part of why we didn't trust it was because, like, I don't want to say we didn't trust ourselves, but we almost didn't trust ourselves. If we already had a hard time bringing back games to, we already had a hard enough time, bringing games back to Blockbuster on time. Ain't no way I was gonna be able to pay Netflix on time, bro. You know? Wet Jace. I'm Mr. Omastar. I'll take Omastar. Wet Jace for sure. Public library used to rent games too. Facts. No, same here. Same here. Put an old game into another case, but you also rent the NBA Street and Crash Bandicoot was in the case. Oh, so you were like me. I remember swiping Good Burger on VHS. Never gave that movie back. Good Burger was my shit. So I was like, yeah, y'all coming home with me. Night Rise, what's going on, bro? Welcome in, welcome in. In this game, there is no physical special split. So if you had Dragonite and you would have the moves Outrage, Fire Blast, Thunderbolt, and Surf. Copy that, okay. You think Sunny Day makes Fire Blast 100% accurate as well? See, if it does, then I will be more than happy to be wrong. I always thought that it had I always thought that it was more like, what do I want to say? I always thought that Sunny Day was just for Solar Beam, you know, and to increase the attack of fire moves. I didn't know that. Good Burger was a classic. You and your girl watched all 3 Shreks last night. Oh, my girl would be so happy if I did that with her. That'd be date night for the month, you know? You won't be on Champions for the weekend? Copy that. I feel you. We'll be on Champions tomorrow, though, if you want to catch the gameplay. Night Rise, I'm doing well this morning. Thank you for asking, my dog. Thank you for asking. We are just chilling. Right now, we're just playing some Pokemon Coliseum, getting ourselves 100% ready to go. We're getting ready to go, ready for action, because tomorrow we got Pokemon Champions, so we're playing a little bit of this. And then we're gonna actually, so I have about another hour or so of gameplay. I'm gonna take a 2-minute intermission, just because on Twitch and on YouTube, I'm gonna reset the stream. TikTok, I'm gonna keep it going, but I'm gonna go over to Pokemon Home, and then I'm gonna start prepping my Pokemon for tomorrow. That way, as soon as I wake up, as soon as I finish my gym workout, I can go right into Pokemon Champions. So last night you spent last night teaching someone new and helping their team build. Let's go, see? I'm excited for that, bro. Excuse me. No, you cannot download it yet. I tried doing it, I think, like yesterday or the day before. You can't download it just yet. Champions finna change compared to Pokemon. So many new players are coming. Yes, but that's the thing. So many new players are gonna be food. That's the problem, because like we're playing a game that is going to be meant for like high level VGC, like Pokemon players, and they're going to feast on a lot of people. So just keep that in mind as well, including myself. I've been a competitive Pokemon player, but I've never been like that competitive, and I'm telling you now, we are going to get folded like laundry. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they're definitely gonna scale to us, but that doesn't matter. The scaling is gonna be important, right? But the problem with the scaling is they're going to still need to separate, because if you're someone who comes in with like a Sun and Moon team, an X and Y team, You know what I'm saying? A mixed team, a sword and shield competitive team. For the first few games, you're gonna mollywop someone. It's kind of like when you're playing Fortnite and the season just started and everybody's unranked, or it's the first few days and everybody's like silver 1, gold 2, gold 3, who are all elite, unreal, or champion the season before, and they come down to your level, you get mollywopped the first few games. You know what I'm saying? So you playing on the weekend might actually be an advantage. I'm not gonna lie, because at least all the competitive players that are like nasty have already moved up in the ranks. Let's see. Is it going to just be PvP? Yes, it's going to just be PvP. Competitive play isn't your forte. Got you. You don't have the brain power to make teams and do all that crazy stuff. You're just an attack player. Trust me, Robbie, I was the same way until I got beat a couple times back in the Sun and Moon, Omega Ruby Sapphire era, and that's when I saw the light. You know. Imagine if technology other than medical tech didn't evolve past 2009, we will be toast. It doesn't boost fire type moves in one turn sunny day, but I guess you was just lucky. Got you. I'm hoping you can use Crobat because Naive Nature with Super Fang, Cross Poison, Brave Bird, and Roost with an Infiltrator ability with a Muscle Band does go crazy. I've never even heard of that, but now I'm curious. You're pretty decent with VGC, but more excited for singles. Yeah, I'm more into singles. I'm not into doubles. I will get folded in doubles. Gen 3 and before, there was no physical special split. Copy that. Which is kind of crazy. You would think that there would be, right? You can help someone build their team for singles anyways. Copy that. Same here. I do have a backup team that I like to use for singles. I have a backup team. But I do go for strength and sweeping overall, you know? But, Lawyer, Champions is free if you want to give it a try. It is definitely free, so I'd say at least give it a try, you know? Yes, I agree. Pokemon that are good in singles are good in doubles. You just gotta have the right pairing. Absol, I'll definitely help you with your team though. I like to build at least like 2 or 3 teams. 2 or 3 teams are pretty important. You can't just have one, you know? What's going on, Derek? Welcome in, gang. Oh, they're bad. Okay, that's what you meant. Got you. Yeah, my team's getting murked, guys. So what I like to do is I like to rely on Pokemon that have like certain abilities to kind of like build off each other. That's why I really like the Ultra Beasts. I always thought the Ultra Beast had a really cool ability. They got really cool. Yeah, it's very niche in doubles. Helping Hand goes crazy. There are a lot of moves in like doubles that really go crazy, you know? Which, by the way, guys, now that I remember, we gotta rip open a pack. Which is you guys helped me get to, you guys helped me last stream get to 100K likes over on TikTok. So we have to rip open a pack. That is on the list for today. Come on. Fights are slow. They are slow. That is true. Oh, yeah. I'm going to set it up right now. Draco, to you. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate you, bro. You want to build a Gen 9 team? Interesting. So once again, this is for the pack that I ripped. Well, I owe you guys from yesterday. Not yesterday, Friday stream, sorry. Get the camera ready. All right, chat. Though we're in the middle of a battle, we're gonna do this. I can do that. I can handle it. Where is my pack? Where's my 10? I had a 10 that I wanted to open. Here we go. Yeah, Angie, oh, you want to do like a Scarlet Violet team? Copy. Scarlet Violet team would be dope because you can terrorize. That's the cool thing. Being able to terrorize is important. All right, chat. So we have. Oh, hold on. Yeah, Angie said we're running these lights up, but this is I owe you guys this from last stream because I had to end. I had that call. So we have a lovely pin that we're opening up, and of course, first and foremost we have a Mega Charizard EX, okay, promo, which is actually fire, by the way, too. I updated my binders on Easter. Crobat, Tentacruel, Venomoth, Nagendale, Togepex was your Sun and Moon gym leader team when you were in a league. Oh, that's tough. Nice Poison King. I see you, Koga. You swap one out for Weezing. Nice. Are the Mewtwo and Vaporeon 3D printed? Yes. Gray Leo, my little man's that I used to teach swim lessons to, that's my homie. He actually made both of those for me, and he's been talking to me about it. So I'm extending the offer out to anybody. I mentioned it before, but at some point, if anybody here wants any 3D printed Pokemon work, let me know. My little man's made them for me. Okay, so he made the Vaporeon, he made the Mewtwo, and he made these little card holders as well. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to take a look at the Mewtwo, pretty tough, right? Chansey is also good as well. How much? It depends on how much it definitely makes. Sorry, how much it costs to make it. So for example, like the Vaporeon would be like, including shipping, I think we're talking about like maybe almost $10, but we can definitely talk more. He hasn't made them for me in a little bit, but I was actually babysitting him and his brother a couple weeks ago, and we're talking about it. So I will definitely get you going. Nope. Gray Leo, it's not a 6-pack. 4 packs in this tin. You'll take a Darkrai and Zorora? Copy that. I did tell him there is interest in it. All right, chat. A 3-inch shiny Nidoking would look sick on the keyring. I agree with that. I definitely agree. All right, guys. I don't know if you guys can see that well. If you can't, let me know. All right, but we have Gengar, Mega Charizard, and we have Mega Gardevoir, and joining together with Zacian. All right. Which one should we rip? Which one should we rip, chat? Pineco was sent to the storage. Let's go. You take 0. Darkrai. We got 1 vote for Gardevoir. How much do the ETB cases cost? Are you talking about, you mean the booster box case, or do you mean this right here? Because I do have my ETB in a case as well, in a plastic case. Pop it through here, sorry. And of course, it's securely in there, because I can't open it up so easily. All right, well, you get the gist. Oh, so not this. Okay, my bad. The acrylic ones. So these ones were, I think, were $15 on the TikTok shop. I need you guys to vote. I only have 1 vote so far. I only have 1 vote so far on the Gardevoir. We're gonna rip open Gardevoir. So for example, Destined Rivals booster bundle. Sorry, booster box, 36 packs in here. Fits into this acrylic case, which is also magnetic. This was like $15 on TikTok shop. All right, we got 2 votes for Gardevoir. Gardevoir might be it. We got 1 vote for Phantasmal Flames. Buttercup, thank you so much for the bunny balloon, for the 400 jewels. I appreciate you. Hell yeah, we got the SP. SP is just sitting there chilling, bro. SP is chilling like a villain. We got the Pokemon Center ETB in the building. Of course, we got the Rainbow Brandon trainer card in the case as well. All the vibes. Gray Leo, thank you for the laughing disco. 1 vote for Phantasma. Buttercup, how are we doing today? Are you enjoying your day? Yo, I like Brandon too. Brandon was tough. Wicked Rasa, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the gifts over on YouTube. I appreciate it. Only trainer that can humble Paul. Yo, I hated Paul, bro. Straight up and down, like, I get his character arc, and I get that's what made Infernape so special with Ash, bro. But yo, I hated Paul, dog. Paul was such a dick. All right, I'm gonna do one last poll. I'm gonna actually type the poll out on YouTube. Thank you for the husky, Buttercup. Buttercup, how are we today? You did answer me. You said you were doing well. I'm doing well as well. Thank you so much for asking. How was your Easter if you celebrate it? If you don't celebrate it, how was your Sunday? So it's 3 votes for Gardevoir, 1 for Charizard X. New Paul straight up sucked. Yeah, New Paul was kind of, if he would have had a guard trap instead of Aggron, I think he would have been a little bit more out there, you know? Cynthia's Garchomp is nuts. Hey, you got to sleep in. I love hearing that you got to sleep in. ZL, what's going on? Sleeping in on Easter Sunday is amazing. Had some good food. Got the itis. Right now we're at Charizard's winning. We got 6 votes. Alrighty, so we're gonna do. We have 4 votes for Charizard, 3 for Gardevoir. Yeah, one person did say Charizard X on YouTube. So it's what? 3 people saying Gardevoir, 4 people saying Gardevoir over on YouTube, and also including. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, our Gardevoir is actually winning because we have more votes for Gardevoir all around. So we're gonna do Gardevoir, okay? Gardevoir all around. Gardevoir all around, guys. So remember, want to say thank you guys for last Friday's stream. I owe you guys this, okay? You guys were super amazing and allowed me to get to 100K likes total on the stream. So we're gonna rip open a nice, lovely pack just for you guys. Like I said, I didn't have time to get the chance to rip it on the stream because we were just conversing so much about life itself. So, and yeah, no, if you're the one who put the bat in everybody's back, Slim. All right, what are we guessing for our energy type today? What's our energy type today? What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? I want to know what everybody's thinking. K-Juice, what's going on? We got K-Juice in the building too? What it do? K-Juice in the building. We got Dark. We got Fighting. Absol says Fighting as well. Angie says Fire. Lawyer says Water. No, it's definitely Democracy, Robbie. Definitely. I'm going to go with Electric. Water it is. Robbie for the win. J Cruz, we had people over on TikTok and we had Twitch voting as well. That's why Charizard got outvoted. Gray Leo, thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna send my Discord server to you guys over on YouTube in case any of you guys want to pop over. Feel free to pop on over. We'll be talking more Pokemon champions. All right, so we have Water, Yungoos, Tangela, Clauncher, Parachisu. What a cool card. Look at that. Gumshoes. Surfing Beach. Once during each player's turn, they may switch their active water Pokemon with one of their bench water Pokemon. Interesting. Stadium card. Sensuous Storage. Reversed Meganium. Reverse Crodonaught and a Cinderace, which is also, I like this card so much. Look how cool this is. Cinderace is just over there kicking that Pyro Ball. So cool. Alrighty, thank you guys so much for the 100K likes. Once we get to 50K likes again, we'll open up another pack. So I want to say thank you guys so much for that. Now I'm way too close to the camera. Back up a little bit. All right. Thank you guys for being there for that. Absol, I did fix the latency, so it's not as far behind. It is still behind, but it's not as far behind as before. But you guys know the rules, especially over on TikTok. If we get to another 50K likes, another pack will be ripped. We're at 32,000, so trust me when I tell you, it'll definitely happen. Okay? Those of you guys that are new over on YouTube, I will be starting up a new stream in about 40 minutes where we're going to go and tackle some of our Pokemon Champions prep and a little bit of Legends ZA. So if there's anybody here who is down for some Legends ZA battles, let me know. But just know, wait, what? I can't heal? I gotta go somewhere else for real? You tell me I really gotta go somewhere else? Yeah, it's a little bit faster. All right, Derek's down, let's go. I'm new here, but definitely not check out my next live. Thank you, Wicked Ross, I appreciate it. Cinderace was giving Ash the work, but Inteleon had the style. Rillaboom, though, was a legit powerhouse after Leon's Charizard. I always thought Rillaboom was really cool. I just don't like that its sprite has the drums in it, and I get it, it's a part of it, but honestly, if it just had the drumstick or the drumsticks instead of the actual drum itself, I feel like it would look a lot cooler. Just my opinion. But Rillaboom was dope though. Rillaboom was tough. Like for a pure grass type, I thought Rillaboom was really cool. But Inteleon was very cool to me too. Inteleon was nice. Oh yeah, he had nothing. I think Dracovish was probably the only answer he had, and Dracovish was like, what was it? You know. You'd love to see them all have the stats of interesting of some for pseudo legendaries. That'd be kind of cool. You're hoping the drum would be fused to it, so you know like the gorilla beat their chest. That'd be cool. Maybe if he uses his chest as the drums. Oh yeah, no, Rillaboom was tough. Rillaboom like was cooking Ash. You're too young a kid to understand this, but women, they like snooty kinds of cool guys. You're kind of not wrong. Herp 6, which is also a cool name. Paul's Drapion was OP. I just think his Electivire was tough. Your starter was Grookey. Grookey was cool. I liked Grookey. Sorry, Grookey. I'm gonna have to get you out here, LeBron. Technically you can be. Lawyer, I'll help you out with that. With the mod stuff. Bro, I don't see how he can be poisoned. He's a ground type. Like, I know they changed that, but come on. Lawyer, I've done that before, but I've learned to just kind of like let it chill, you know? Because sometimes people, they want you to react like that, you know? They just want that reaction. Drapion's always a good choice for in-game playthrough. You were thinking about a Water Psychic Sceptile variant. That would be cool. A Water Psychic Sceptile. That'd be interesting. Grassy Surge, Grassy Slide to Elite when you get Fake Out and Knock Off with a Wood Hammer. Sheesh. Now, is this more for doubles or singles? See, the thing is, that's true. Angie, the biggest thing about those mods, or those bots that are coming in, right? Those bots are coming in because they like to prey on people that only have like 1 or 2 viewers in the stream and not a lot of active chats. They do that on purpose. You know? Grass terrain heal at the end of every turn? Yeah, that's crazy. Yes, Gray Leo, I appreciate you joining the club. My YouTube needs a more active mods, so that's why I popped you over there. No. Angie's more active on Twitch. Like Angie, when I sick Angie on people when it comes to YouTube, like I'll sick Angie. You know what I'm saying? But Gray Leo is only on YouTube, so it's easy to have him and Angie. Just like how you're predominantly on Twitch as well, you know? No, I'm not saying you're not active, Angie. Don't worry. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. All right? You know what I mean. You Poke catch everybody in the chat. Poke master ball everybody and use the Machamp to hold it into the ball. Gray Leo, I appreciate you, bro. And like I said, I appreciate all of you guys. Just know that as we continue to grow, a lot of people who are currently here, you guys are gonna be the people that stay with me and be my overall mods, because I know that not everybody can be here at all times. So I'm slowly updating my mods list every few weeks. And well, technically, she's the OG YouTube mod from the new generation, because I still have Leo, who's El Senna, and I still have NFL Block Boy. Those are my original YouTube mods. But she's definitely my OG from the new generation. Yeah, I hate when all my chains get stuck like this. Machamp caught another Ditto. But like, for example, like Gray Leo is never gonna be on TikTok, you know? And since he won't be on TikTok, I gotta make sure I keep everything accordingly, you know? Your forever team will use Rillaboom and Incineroar? Is that for doubles too, or singles, or both? You got a Pikachu, Gengar, and Eevee pendant from King Ice. They sell it on the Pokemon site too. What's that? Next semester you'll be teaching in person, so if you stream only mornings, you'll probably fall off the map, so to speak. Lawyer, it's all good. We appreciate you regardless, and I'll be there in your streams, especially when you do start. So all you gotta do is just hit me up, let me know when you're popping in, and we're gonna get to it, okay? Yes, you'll be forever on YouTube team. Let's go. Oh, don't worry, Angie. I know you keep all of them up. Don't worry. Trust me, Angie's like a hawk. She's always watching. Remember that, guys. Angie's always watching. Angie's gonna be the first to have all 3. I need a Pokemon Center. What the hell's going on? Is this Pokemon Center finally open? LeBron! Check out King Ice Pokemon. Let's go. Yeah, right? She's not always watching. She's just always listening. That's a good point. How do I give him VIP, Absol? What do you mean mod? Oh, copy. And this is why I mess with you, bro. Very important pink. Where's this Pokemon Center again? Oh, this town doesn't have one. I need a town with a Pokemon Center ASAP, bro. I don't want to keep having to go to here. Yes, Angie's the Rayquaza in the Jace chat in the Jace channel Pokélore, always making sure things stay in order. That is a fact. Let's go. Copy that. Hey guys, over on TikTok, 11K more likes, and we're ripping open another pack. Let's get right to it. You're like Groudon? So then who's Kyogre to your Groudon? Yeah. You'll be Jirachi, small and resilient, and you support the homies. Let's go. Wicked Rasta, thank you so much for checking out my previous content. So yeah, I stream Pokemon from Legend ZA, Gale of Darkness, Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green. I do it all. But also, okay, I also play a good amount of Fortnite and Arc Raiders. If we're being honest, you know, Fortnite has been the backbone of my streaming streaming journey. I'll say that the last 3 years, and I really am appreciative of being able to have a lot of people gravitate towards my YouTube channel over the last few years. Because of Fortnite, I upload Fortnite clips, and I also I also stream Fortnite itself. So thank you for that. I appreciate you, Wicked Rasta. You'll be Darkrai, striking fear into our dreams. I like that. I'm gonna actually call you out. We're gonna catch this knot too, chat. You're a bit like the supportive parent that cheers you on if it makes you happy. Thank you. Well, I appreciate that. Trust me. You're like slacking, lazy but powerful. For Legendary, you'd be Gigas for a slow start. I'm crying, Absol. Absol, you're hilarious, bro. That Mach Punch really missed. Let's go. I mean, I guess if you want to say it's true, I don't think it's too true. You're like, I'm not lying and saying that I'm Arceus. It's hilarious. Well, I appreciate it no matter what, guys. I appreciate it. Like I said, y'all make this streaming journey so much more fun. Bringing a knot to the battle is wild. Yeah, I agree. Oh. No. Did not mean to kill you, not to. I knew I should just went for the catch. Not too fled somewhere. Ugh. I know I can catch them afterwards, but I like to catch them in the moment. I like birds. Enough said. Facts. I like boards. Boards. You scroll through TikTok and see one of your favorite mons get fainted. Poor Natu. Yeah, Natu. He just was not with the shits, my friend. Poor Natu. It's more my fault. I shouldn't let that happen to him. For being honest. And you don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I saw it too. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you guys beating up on Rawls? Derek, you still here? Sorry, Rawls. I was trying to keep you alive too. Okay, Munchlax is crazy. I'm not a chubby little mon. I'd say they're like siblings, for sure. They're like Nidoran and Nidoran, you know. I'm sorry, Ralts. Quan Ski, we still going strong? Hell yeah, baby. You got Big Quan in the building. Aye. Quan, depending on the time, but yes. If it's after like 2 or 3, I should be fine. Xbox Series X today, what should you play? And my first answer, Emily, would always be Fortnite. But since we know you have beef, I will say you should play some Apex today. What coast am I on? Wicked, I am on the East Coast. There's got to be a place to heal my Pokemon instead of having me go everywhere else. Yeah, I got you, Quan. Ugh. Did you get a new Xbox? Like, is this new, or are you playing for the first time in a while, Emily? My ball has an 80% catch on fighting and flying Pokemon, you believe? Wait, what? You support when Machamp hold down the ball. Facts. And you are but one of many you've seen Absol with TTD in their name. Yeah, Absol was saying they help people himself. I'm just copying him. You need to grind for a little bit. Are you gonna stream at all, Emily? That content, or are you just talking about playing in general offline? Yeah, we knew you were a fake. Yeah, Angie, it's because of a game. Fire Red has been my most popular. It's been Fire Red and Legend ZA have been my most popular games for sure. But that's expected, you know? That has been expected. J Sim, thank you so much for this for the follow over on the lovely Twitch. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much. Welcome in, my friend. Damn, bro, you're just getting absolutely bodied, bro. I know champions will. Champions will, because I get some views from Fortnite and Arc Raiders still in comments. I think it's just this particular game which not as many people are looking up or as interested in. And you know what? That's okay. I think for me, now that I'm already a YouTube partner, I'm not as pressed about getting the views up. Because to be honest, I'm just happy to be where I'm at, you know? No. Fuck. Why did I use Ember on him? I meant to use Ember on Sneasel. Angie, yes, Emily is Celebi. tell Emily who's Kyogre to stay in her seeds before things get primal is hilarious, bro. Lawyer, thank you so much for the gifted subs. We appreciate you, bro. Big Lawyer, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Gifted sub to Absol, you know the vibes. Yeah, Angie, you two are definitely Groudon and Kyogre for sure. Pokemon Plat stream this Thursday and Friday. Copy that. Meowth. Bro, how did he miss? Look at the pin message. There's a bed in Fnac, like a Healing. Copy that. Do you know where the bed is? Oh no, lawyer, you're gonna be a mod ASAP. Wait. You fainted? What happened? Bust down some Fable 2? Okay. Okay, Emily. I've actually never played Fable before, but I want to hear how it is. You still think you'd fit Mew because you're mischievous and powerful because you're a mod? I like that. Got you, yeah, because the Pokemon Center for some reason won't let me heal, so I gotta have to find the house. Fable's pretty dope? Okay. Yeah, I've never played Fable before. Ah, got you. Well, lawyer, I still want you to be one, so don't worry. I still want you to be one. But don't worry, we'll help you out. I was telling everybody, like I told everybody on, hey, Satan Cat, you came right in time for me to catch that Meowth. But I was telling everybody before, like, in my humble opinion, you know, I want to be able to help everybody who's been helping me get to where I'm at. And I think it's super important that we all stick together and work together, because communities like these are what help people get to these certain points, from being a Twitch affiliate, for example, which is what I was, right away in my first month of streaming back on Twitch, to, being able to, I don't know, just like enjoy myself and watch the watch hours naturally grow. Oh, found a bed. Yes, you build quicker as a group. You feel like Angie could fit Hoopa, not Unbound? I like that. 2K more likes, guys, and we're opening up another one. We look it up, the relationship between Dialga and Celebi. So I'm guessing you're Dialga. Emily will always be Celebi. That's a fact. And Quan, you're right. It does take a village to make greatness. Exactly. So I mean, like I said, for me, like, I'm just appreciative of all of you guys. Like, y'all make this, like I said before, so much more fun. You make this so much easier, from Quan and Derek, holding it down over on TikTok. Absol and Angie, Kieran holding it down over on Twitch. To Angie, Absol, now Gray Leo, and a couple others holding it down on YouTube. Like, because I agree, Angie, not everybody's gonna be able to make it. Oh, crit? Are you kidding me, bro? Not everybody can make the streams, you know. I have afternoon streams that I need mods in as well. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like I say all the time. I'm appreciative of all of you guys spending your time here, making sure that we're having fun. I'd say it's more banter than arguing. You know. I'll be Rayquaza. All right, cool. I'll be Rayquaza. I'll be Rayquaza to you guys being Kyogre and Groudon. Schmog. Yeah, miss me with that. Angie the Jirachi, interesting. Well, Robbie already called being Jirachi Quan. Damn, 50K, that was quick. You may not always hold it down, but you'll weigh it down with your big back ass. Is hilarious, bro. Robbie, he's over on TikTok. Sorry, over on Twitch, but he pops in on TikTok too. Ooh, Celebi says she's gonna play Hogwarts Legacy. Copy that. All right, guys, it is time to rip open another pack. All right. What are we doing? Gengar, Charizard, or are we doing Zacian? I'm going to open up the polls. We're going to see what we're doing. Yes, Robbie, you help out with the likes a lot over on TikTok, and I appreciate that. Manphy, Victini, and Deanty are all available. True. Looks like Fossil Fighters. I don't know what that is, but I totally see that. All right, guys, poll's up. Poll is up. Quan the Marshadow. Okay. Quan the Dawn, Marshadow. All right, we got one vote for Zacian and Journey Together. We got 2 votes. Oh, hold on. 3 votes for Zacian. Right now, 1 vote for Charizard, 1 vote for Gengar. Make it 4 votes. You're voting for Zacian as well? Copy that. I'm Vaporeon no matter what. Like, yeah, yes, I'm still Rayquaza, but I'm Vaporeon. Just don't forget that, okay? I need all y'all to know that. Angie, if you draw that would be so cool. Special Marshadow, normal Infernape, copy. I'm more like Arceus. Angie's big fish. I like that idea, Absol. Shiny Vaporeon scheme for the Rayquaza. The scheme of Absol Z, but more red for Groudon. I like that. I like that a lot. You be a purple fish. Angie, as long as it doesn't take you forever. Sass Central, what's going on, gang? Welcome in. We're just doing up a quick little poll. We got 50K likes over on TikTok, so we are going to be ripping a pack. We have the 3 options that are out in front. What we thinking? And the non-legends, you'd be Hariyama, because y'all gonna get these helping hands. Hariyama. Blue Eyes, what's going on? Welcome in. And oh, you got a Quaxley to start your journey? I'm low-key hating. I like Quaxley a lot, so I am very much hating on you. I gotta rip Zacian since it's a sword. Facts. Alrighty, so we have 6 votes. So we got 3 votes for Charizard, but we have more votes for Zacian. Interesting. Alright, Zacian it is, chat. Sass Central, I won't be playing tonight, I don't think, but I know I'm playing tomorrow for sure. I'm actually gonna end this stream in about a couple minutes, and I'm gonna start up a new stream where we go over some Pokemon Home and some Pokemon prep. We're gonna prep up and get us some lovely, lovely action in. That's the plan. Oh, that was a terrible rip, but whatever. You can also be our soccer goalie. Hariyama as a soccer goalie would be crazy. Did I see the champions list? Like what Pokemon can be in the game? I didn't see the official list, but I can look it up. All right. What do we think for the type, chat? What's the type? What's the type? I should? Oh, I should do that beforehand, right? Jeremy says fire. We got fighting. We got ghost. Ghost would be Psychic Quan. We got ice is in water. We got grass. You updated your Switch, downloaded home, and moved all your strong shinies from Pokemon Shield. Nice. Sass Central, that is 100% my plan. I want to make sure I am prepped and ready to go. That way tomorrow's stream, we're ready to go. No questions asked. Steel for Zacian. I'm going to go electric. I said that earlier and I missed it. Ooh, fighting it is. Fighting. All right, let's see, guys. All right, we got a Shelmet. Shelgon. Milcery. Haldean Wooper. We have Iono's Electrode. Hops Bag. If you use the Hops deck, oh my gosh, you are a beast. And Klinglang. Cloth. Kecleon, which, by the way, look at that tongue. And a Wailord. Copy that. Alright, we didn't get skunked, but I do like this Wailord card. I don't know what it is about certain cards that have, like, the line in it. There's, like, a Sandow card where he's, like, under the sand. It looks like he's underwater. I like these kind of cards a lot. But that Kecleon, though, I'm not gonna lie, this Kecleon card's kind of cool. One thing about me, I'm gonna always appreciate the art. Yes, Arcanon, we're giving out some superlatives right now. Ravens are putting belt to ass. What they doing? What they got going on? Had to restart the game. Oh, that's real. That's when you know it's real. Hogwarts Legacy got the most beautiful game. When did you start playing, Emily? Did you start playing it today? And is it your first time playing? Eight carries for 3 yards? Oh, hell no. Quan, you saw Dustin was live yesterday? Nah, send that to me next time. Send that to me next time. I gotta peep that. And Jeremy, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I'll say the biggest thing about it, Jeremy, is I try to only rip on stream because you never know what you're gonna get, you know? And if we're being honest, if I rip open a God pack, I want to be sure that I have it on live, or at least on video, you know? Misty, what's going on? Big Misty in the building, not the little one. Another thing is, I've opened up a demigod pack before, and I was so glad that I was live. It was a prismatic. Oh my goodness. It was amazing. And I like that kind of content as well. But does anybody want to take a quick look? Because we're going to rotate streams. So hold on. We're going to rip open. Sorry, not rip open. Sorry. We're going to rotate streams. I'm going to start Pokemon Legends ZA and Pokemon Homework in a second. Those of you guys that are still here over on Twitch, if you guys don't mind staying, I'm going to start up a new stream in a couple minutes. I just got to get my thumbnail up and live. For those of you guys that are here on TikTok, we're going to keep this stream open, okay? But before we go, I have two perfect order. Actually, hold on, let me show my stream, sorry. I have two perfect order booster boxes that are still sealed. I just got. I have Brock Lesnar, who keeps falling over, of course. I have two Pokemon Center Ascendant Heroes ETBs. I have two Perfect Order Pokemon Center ETBs, a Destined Rivals, and a Mega Evolution base set booster box. So they'll all be ripped eventually. I try to do some pack rip streams at least once or twice a month. I have fallen off on that because I've been trying to get my setup to be a little bit better, but I think I found the right setup of what I want to do exactly. So I did a stream last week. When I tell you I have a huge seal collection still, I have an Ascended Heroes Deluxe Pin collection. Jeremy, you definitely know ball, so you know what this is. I gotta show it up here because it's too big to show on the front screen, but I got two more of these Legendary Warriors collection boxes. And this is just what's sitting next to my desk. I got like a lot more, trust me. You know what I'm saying? I have some Pokemon Day 30th anniversary collections right here. Not one of my favorites, but it's here. Cynthia's Garchomp collection. For those of you that are on YouTube. Like I said, this is just what's sitting next to my desk. I got the White Flare binder collection. And then I have the first partner collection that I got from Best Buy a couple weeks ago. I got the White Flare Victini special illustration. So some of these I've gotten duplicates, so I haven't opened them, which is why they're still sitting here. And I have got them opened on past streams. Some of them not so much. But let me get my shit together, because y'all got me excited about these packs. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Oh, you're out hunting right now, Jeremy? Let's go. What you looking for? Perfect order? My YouTube gang, I'm gonna be back in 3 minutes, okay? I'm just getting my thumbnail created right now. This thumbnail is going to need this thumbnail to kind of work out a little bit. Hold on. We're gonna rip some Pokemon Home, Pokemon Legends ZA, and prep up. Okay, we're gonna prep up for Pokemon Champions that debuts later tonight / tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna start up ZA in a couple seconds. Yeah, sometimes you gotta pop out and show hitters. You're looking for something you can rip on the stream. You only have Prismatic right now that you don't want to open. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I have a Prismatic ETB, I have a Prismatic SPC, and I have probably like 6 booster bundles that I'm not opening up anytime soon. Prismatic is like liquid gold, and although I have Eevee, Vaporeon, Glaceon, and Flareon, 4 out of the 7 SIRs, I don't want to take out my luck and start ripping more. I kind of want to wait a little bit, you know? And sorry, to answer your question, my apologies. I just saw your message. Blue Eyes, I'm waiting to evolve my man's, because I want to make sure that he learns Flamethrower at an earlier level. 400 packs and you've never hit an SIR? Jeremy, please don't get upset with me. Please. But I will tell you the truth. I've only ripped less than 50 packs, and I got the Flareon and the Vaporeon in a Demigod pack, and the Eevee and the Glaceon in 2 other packs. All my packs have been ripped on stream, and I've barely streamed it. Okay, those are fair odds. You got the Charizard Phantasmal in 3 packs. Oh, that's amazing. First off, that is amazing. Yeah, some people definitely have all the luck. You packed a full art Yamper from Phantasmal on stream yesterday. Sass, I need to turn your notifications on, because I don't know how I did not see that. All right, so like I was saying, YouTube, I'm gonna show you guys what the stream's gonna look like in a sec. We're doing some Champions prep, so that way you guys understand that I'm not leaving. I'm coming right back. I just want to make sure that the streams are all kind of aligned, okay? Oh damn, this is my old battle queue. Will take off down. Cartier. All right. Champions prep. Yeah, we're doing Champions prep right now. Just move my. You've been prepping on Violet? Yeah, I'm gonna do it on ZA and Violet. Those are probably gonna be the games that I prep it on, for sure. Let me change the game name now. All right, to my YouTube fam, I will be right back. Twitch, keep typing in the chat. I'll be right back as well, okay?